Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. They are using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. Going to start with the chapter. Okay, I'm on grade 9 math. The chapter we're on right now is problem solving. Let's just start with the lesson that is problem solving mixed review. The fence in Amna's yard is 7 whole 1 by 3 feet tall. The fence in Rona's yard is 3 whole 1 by 2 feet tall. How much taller is Amna's fence than Rona's fence? So it would be 7 whole 1 by 3 minus 3 whole 1 by 2. First thing you have to do is make the denominator say 7 whole 2 by 6 minus 3 whole 3 by 6. That is 3 whole 5 by 6. Mala walks 1.7 miles in each trip to the park. How will Mala walk if she can 5 trips to the park? So you have to 5 times 1.7. That is 8 over 5. Okay, the fence in Amna's yard is 7 whole 1 by 3 feet tall. The fence in Rona's yard is 3 whole 1 by 2 feet tall. How much taller is Anna's fence than Rona's fence? That would be 7 whole 1 by 3 minus 3 whole 1 over 2. Let's just make the common denominator that is 6. Multiply this by 2. 7 times 2 over 6 minus multiply this by 3. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 6. So you need to break down this factor. So it would be 6 whole 6 plus 1 plus 3 over 6. That is 6 plus 9 over 6 minus 3 whole 1, 3 over 6. 3, 9 minus 3 is 6. It would 3 whole 5 over 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. The temperature in Louisville is negative 29 degrees Celsius. Temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. How much warmer was the temperature in Oxford than the temperature in Bourneville? That is 7. 56 degree it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Oscar's mom gave him $73 to go shopping. He bought a sweater for $14 and a t-shirt for $9 and a pair of socks for $28. How much money does Oscar have left? So he bought sweater for 14, 9 for t-shirt, 8, 7, 18, 19. So 73 minus 41 is 22. So he have left $22. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson, that is consecutive integers problem. The sum of three consecutive integers is 45. What are the integers? So the first integer is n, second one is n plus 1, the third one is n plus 2. So just add them, n plus n plus 1 plus n plus 2 equals 45. Okay, let's just start with the questions. A set of three consecutive integers adds up to 48. Which integers are they? So the integers are n, n plus 1, n plus 2, and their sum is 48. So that would be 3n plus 3 equals 48. 3n equals 45. So n equals 15. N equals 15. So the next integer is 16, 17. Option number 3 is the correct option. They are 15, 16, and 17. Three consecutive integers sums up to 18. Which number are they? So they are n plus 1 plus n plus 2 equals 18. So that is 3n plus 3 equals 18. So 3x equals 15. So x equals 5. So the consecutive integers are 5, 6, and 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. There are three consecutive integers that adds up to 42. What are the integers? So we need to find out the integers, and the sum of the three integers is 42. Let's just suppose the integers are n because they are the consecutive integers. The second one is n plus 2. The third one is n plus 3, and this sums up to 42. So let's just n plus 2, sorry. That is 3n plus 3 equals, so 3n equals 1. n equals 13. So they are 13, 14, and 15. The consecutive integers are 13, then 14, and then 15. Option number 2 is the correct option. There are three consecutive, the sum of three consecutive integers is 45. What are the integers? So the integers are n, n plus 1, n plus 2 is 45. 3 equals 45. Let's just divide both sides by 3, so that is n equals. They are 14, 15, and 16. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Word problems with money. Okay, I'm going to start with the test questions. How much money does Zoe need to buy a washing machine and a barbecue grill? So the washing machine is for $603 and barbecue grill is for $178. Just add, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 and 1 carry 7 and 1, 8, 6 and 1, 7. That is 781, right? The total cost is $781. Cody bought 2 pounds of raspberry pancake mix. How much did he spend? That is 2.53 times 2. That is 5.06. Option number 2 is the correct option. How much money does Albert need to buy a piece of plastic pipe and a spool of cold wire and a piece of pipe of piece of plastic pipe is 0.76, spool of gold is 0.43, piece of rope is 0.52. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 1.71. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. How much more does a computer printer cost than a cell phone? Computer printer is for $71.58 and cell phone is 48. So 71.58 minus 45.08. 8 minus 8 is 0, 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. And 26.50. Option number 1 is the correct option. Oscar has $1,336. How much money will Oscar have left if he buys a Finch and a Pat Pot pallet wig? So Finch is for $155 and Pot Bill Pig is $186. 6 and 5, 11. 9 and 5, 14. 241. How much money you have left? 1,336 minus 241. 5, 13 take away 4 is 9, 0. That would be 995. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. Chapter we were working on is problem solving. The lessons we have covered today are word problems, mixed review, consecutive integer problems, and word problems with money. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons you just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye.